Hey guys, long time no see, and welcome to this edition of Video Blog Thursday. Today, I'm going to be talking about the newly released Urban Decay Nocturnal Shadow Box. And I am actually truly excited about this palette because it is matte, neutral shades, shimmery shades, and even some duotone shades, which I haven't had the opportunity to play around with. So I feel like it's going to be really fun to be able to create some looks with this, and that was the point behind them creating this shadow box. They put 6 shadows that are from lines already and 4 shadows that are from past lines. There are 3 shadows that are currently part of their Vice collection, and I do believe that is Armor, Heroine, and Delete. And then there's I don't quite remember exactly what the description said. I would have to pull it up again. Now this shadow box weighs 0.12 ounces, which means all 12 of these pans weigh 0.01 ounces. So yeah, that doesn't sound like it's a whole lot, and considering it was $29, that seems a bit expensive for how much you're getting. But at the same time, compared to all the other palettes that Urban Decay has come out with, I feel like you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, because these are shadows that are coming from every collection that they have currently and collections that they don't even have out right now. So you are getting the option to have a catered look that might not even be around anymore. So that is an experience, in my opinion. Now, there's one thing I would like to talk about, and it is actually the brush. I am not very impressed with the brush that came with the Nocturnal Shadow Box. Now, I don't really have a whole lot of room to talk because the only other Urban Decay palette that I have is the Full Spectrum palette. But the brush that came with the Full Spectrum palette was probably one of the best brushes that I own, next to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette brush. Now, I do have quite a few brushes that I bought that I really do love, like my Eco Tools one and my LAB2 ones. But now this one is so tiny, I don't understand where they were coming from with the design of the bristles. Yes, I do understand why it's tiny to fit in the actual shadow box, but I don't know why they totally got rid of the blending side and gave me a buffing brush. I feel like that's what this is. It's super dense. And it's not very good for blending out because it's so thin on top, as you can tell. Here, let's put it in the blackness. It's super thin on top. It's not very good for blending unless you're seriously just gonna blend in a straight line. As for the other side, this is a very super precision a brush, whatever. It is super dense, super small. It would be great for precision work, like line work for creases or really smoking out your lower lash line. I used it today with this look that I have going on right now to put the neutral matte color ABC gum on my crease, because I had already done my liner prior to putting the shadow on. I did try to blend the colors out and into each other to make no harsh lines with this end of the brush, and although it worked, it did take some finessing. So now I want to go into some swatches. So I'm going to start with showing you the palette first, and then I will go into each color from right to, would it be right to left for you or left to right for you? So here we have ABC Gum, Midnight Cowboy, Baby, Half Baked, Riff, Delete, Fireball, Backfire, Lounge, Armor, Heroin, and Blackout. So now I'm going to go into swatching them 3 fingers at a time. I was going to do it on my arm, but it's going to be too difficult to really, well, maybe I can do it that way. So we're gonna start with ABC Gum and Midnight Cowboy and Baby, okay? So here is ABC Gum, and it's not showing up. Here, there we go. Alright, so here is ABC Gum, and it's super matte, super neutral, so it's really not showing up. That's what it looks like. It's my skin tone on my arm, okay? I'm sorry about that. It's how things go. So now we're gonna do Midnight Cowboy Rides again, and we're gonna go right here. And just look at that shimmer. Now this is it's a shimmery pink actually. But the lighting in here is, although better than it used to be, it's pretty bright. It's coming off as a silver, but it is super shimmery, and I mean, when I say shimmery and you see it on my hand, it's like the hard candy, like glitter sticks. That's how amazing it is. And that's what it, okay, the color's coming off a bit better right there, okay? So now we're going to go into Baby, and I'm going to go right here with it, and that's a bit of a darker, more coppery, shimmery color. And these are all the natural, like, nude shimmeries, and this is doing the same shimmer as the Midnight Cowboy Rides Again, and except it's more of a peachier, warm colored neutral. Alright, so now we're going to go into Half Baked, and this is a really gold, really warm shimmer. And remember guys, these are all super neutral so far, buildable daytime colors. You could create a super nice smoky eye with this look. It's really nice. I'm going to do Delete, Blackout, and Heroin all at once because those are the non-neutral, more darker tones for right now. So we're going to start with Delete, and this is the brown. I would use this for, you know, obviously the daytime smoky looks. And then we have Blackout, which is the black. And this is definitely like a start off soft and build up, because that was just like a little bit on my finger and it was a lot. So now we have Heroin. Let's see where my hand has to go. And this is the blue shade that I can't wait to try out, to do like a blue smoky eye. And I feel like definitely a buildable color. See? Super pretty. Super pretty. Now I'm going to go into Fireball, which is definitely like a pinkish duotone. Maybe it's not a duotone, but it's definitely like a pinky, shimmery color. It's also super velvety, and buttery, and maybe this is a duotone. This is a duotone color, and it's really nice. These would be really trippy to create looks with. These duotones. I'm actually going to go into all of the duotone colors. So now we're going to go into Backfire, which is the purple. I feel like has like a green kind of brown bit. Now we have Lounge. Which is green and brown. How cool is that? That is super awesome. Like the purple is a purple and a pink, and the pink is like a pink and a neutral, and then this green is definitely a green and a brown. That is super awesome. Wow, I can't wait to do something with that color. Now I'm going to try Armor. And this is a color I have in my crease along with Lounge. And Armor is simply just a silver gray tone that's super rich, super deep, really nice. Would be great by itself as a shadow. Would be great as a middle accent color. For a smoky eye halo with black and this color in the center. This purple would also be great for that. Any of these colors would be great for one of those smoky eye looks with black. Honestly, these are amazing. These colors right here. All of the colors are super nice, but these ones are the best. So we've gotten to see the shadows live, and I hope that you loved them as much as I did, especially the last four: Fireball, Backfire, Lounge, and Armor. Those colors, oh my god. I did not think that those are going to be as pigmented, as velvety, and rich as they were. And even using Lounge and Armor in the eyeshadow look I have going on now, I didn't even suspect them being that good because I used them with this little tiny brush and I was like, maybe these aren't going to be that great. And they were. I was sorely mistaken. It's honestly, a lot of the times with shadows, it's all about the brush you're using. The same thing goes for foundations and like cream concealers and stuff like that, like cream contours and highlights and stuff. So it's honestly a lot to do with the brush. And so there's just another reason to say that I'm not super impressed with Urban Decay's Nocturnal Shadow Box brush. It could have been so much more for what they're offering with these amazing shadows. I don't know, what if this was the first piece of makeup I had ever bought? It was recommended to me, or this was given to me as a gift, and I didn't have brushes, and I was like, oh, well, hey, I'll use this. How would I have been able to apply anything with that? It would have been so difficult. You know, I don't know. That's just me. Anyways, I want to talk about the packaging real quick before I sign off here, being done with my ranting. And Urban Decay did a really good job with this. It's super cool and trendy, and as far as them calling it the Nocturnal Shadow Box, their packaging really goes right along with it. And they did like a neon graffiti kind of feel to it. Over a like back alley, like darkness kind of brick wall. And then on the back where they have all the information, it also says beauty with an edge, which is also on the mirror on the inside. And I think that's super cool because everybody wants to think that they're super edgy and super cool. And this palette is going to give you that opportunity to do that. So I hope that you go out and buy this. Make sure that you get some primer to put on your eyelids beforehand, and I'm sure Urban Decay would love you to buy theirs. BT dubs, I'm not sponsored, I'm just reviewing a product. My favorite primer is actually Maybelline's Face Studio Camouflage Concealer, but you can use whatever you want. Anyways, have a great rest of your video blog Thursday. I had a lot of fun reviewing this product. I had a lot of fun buying this product. And remember that I love you. Stay positive, be inspired, and as always, love yourself.